The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Come on in the room, click like and share. Tell your friends the Daryl Walter Show has started. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you all for tuning into the Daryl Walter Show. I hope everybody is having a great week so far. Happy hump day. Listen, first of all, can I just say, let me take off my headphones. I just want to let y'all know that I'm feeling myself today. Can I just do a 360? Look at this. Look at this. Look. You see that? You see that? You know when you just get your hair done and can't nobody tell you nothing? And I just had to share. Kwame, can we pull up the before picture so you can see what I look like before? I had to share a before picture. Straight up Whoopi Goldberg. Do you see that? I got to remember which way to point. Do you see that? I was struggling. But look what the Lord has done today. Baby, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Do you hear me? Today, prepare to be sick of me. Okay, you can take that picture down, Kwame. Because I just wanted you to see how far God has brought me from. Can we give it up for my hair for 1 second? Even the middle part is filled in, huh? Because he'll do it. All right, y'all. Listen, welcome to the Daryl Walter Show again. I got to start off by saying I was trying to hold out. I was trying to be positive, which I'm going to continue to be. But y'all, thank you so much. 2023, is it me or is it starting off ghetto? It's really, 2023 is really trying it already. And we only, 18 days in? We about 18 days in and it's already ghetto. Folks is dying. It just seems like everybody is dying. Folks is acting crazy and hella ghetto. And you know what? I'm not even here to fight with 2023. Let me tell you something, 2023. I'm not here to fight with you. I don't want no problems and I don't want to give you no problem. But it just seems like you keep on trying it. So in the fashion of all the ghetto things that are going on in 2023, let's go on and talk about what went viral, y'all. Let's go on and talk about what went viral because it's time. Pull it up, Kwame. My what went viral sign. And there it is. What went viral? We're working on it, y'all. Now, first, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. And the first thing I want to talk about, it didn't quite go viral per se, but this week, and I didn't post a picture because I hate I have to talk about this, but I went to a business called The Mixer, right, y'all? And the customer service it was just a disappointing experience. And here's the thing that I decided, Kwame, y'all. I decided that I'm going to be petty from here on out. Yes, I could call the manager. Yes, I could write a review on Yelp. But I figured since I had 20,000 followers across social media, every time I have a bad experience, I'm going to be petty and I'm going to call the business out. Because here's the thing, a lot of these businesses with customer service, it's like they don't feel the need to do anything anymore. They don't want to apologize. They don't want to take responsibility for the stuff that went wrong at their business. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of it. So Michelle said when they go low, we go high. And I'd like to kind of revamp that statement and say, when they go low, I'm going to hell. Just gonna take it there. I'm gonna call them out. So this last business I went to was the Mixer, and they're on a timeout right now. Why? Because not only was the customer service bad. Now let me say the whole staff had called out, which I find really strange for the people to call out on the Martin Luther King holiday. That doesn't even make sense. The part that added insult to injury is that I didn't know that they had added gratuity into the bill, and then I still paid gratuity, and nobody wanted to fix it. Here's my thing, y'all. Can we just be intentional about where we spend our money from here on out in 2023? Let's just be intentional. And here's what I promise to do. I promise to be petty. And every time I now I'm gonna share the good, but the places where I experience bad customer service, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna share it. Oh yes. So remember this. Remember my face. All these businesses out here. Okay? Because when I come to see you, huh? If it goes bad, I'm gonna share it. Okay. Now let's talk about what really went viral. This past weekend, speaking of crazy, a 60-year-old gentleman by the name of Ronald Lee Dunn decided he was fed up with his wife. He was tired of her shenanigans, and he went. I'm gonna go ahead and just play the video first. Go ahead and play the clip. That's a shame. That was Ronald Lee Dunn. Apparently, him and his wife are going through a divorce. He's so upset with her. Now, first he brought an Impala and ran into a couple of cars. Then he said, "You know what? That's not enough. Let me go get this dump truck so I could run it into the bedroom." This was in LA, y'all. This is some of y'all live near this part. I feel like somebody out there might know him. But anyways, he decided to run into the house because his wife pissed him off. He is tired of his wife. And according to the wife, Patricia, she said she fears for his life because this man is crazy. A couple of questions. First of all, let me say this to y'all. Watch who you get with. Watch who you marry, watch who you get. Let this be a lesson to watch who you marry and watch who you get with. See, some of y'all getting with these people because they look good, because they smell good, because they got a little money, but they crazy. And at the beginning, you think because he's so protective that is cute. Then later on down the road, you get tied up and thrown into a dark alley. I seen Law and Order, I seen it. Anyways, pray for them because I don't know what they're gonna do. First of all, you, he's gonna have to pay for the house, and this is gonna make him look crazy. You're gonna be mad at it. It is a mess. It is a mess, y'all. Kwame, what are we gonna do? Speaking of crazy messes, let's go to the next and final story. Larry Reed and Tasha K. Keep that picture up right there. So Larry Reed and Tasha K. So what's going on right now? Let's just start from the beginning. Larry Reed is a popular YouTube blogger who is known for his salaciousness in the gospel community, and Tasha K. Well, we know her for a lot of reasons. So Tasha K. Well, we know her. She's a YouTube blogger. You know, she got sued by Cardi B. We all know her for that, and she's just messy. Now, Tasha K claims that she has, according to her exact words, irrefutable evidence that Larry Reed, can I say it on this channel? Can I say the word? Took advantage of some young children. Now let's go to the picture of Tasha K by herself, Kwame. Now, before I continue, let me just say everybody has a right to their opinion. And what I'm about to say, I'm just going to say it. Thank you very much for the allegedly. Um, I don't care for her too much. Now, Tasha K has her brand, the Wino. That's why she's holding the wine right there. Now, Tasha K, I stopped fooling with her, uh, a few years ago. Now, Kwame, there's another picture. Can we put that picture up side by side with the group of people? Are we able to do that? Okay, y'all. Now, here's the thing with Tasha K. A lot of people are believing this evidence that Tasha K has against Larry Reed, right? First, let me just say that this allegation with Larry Reed has been coming up over and over again for a few years, and I want to give an honorable mention to Bishop Big Head Whitehead, the one that got robbed in the church. He's the one that brought the story up again. But here's what I want to say. Here's why I don't believe it, and I'm going to stand with Larry Reed on this. You see these people here? All six of these people? These are people that Tasha K has fallen out with over the last 5 to 10 years. Let's go to the top, the very left. That's Lovely T. Lovely T is a YouTuber. They were besties, they were good friends. Then Lovely T started moving up, started getting her shine. Tasha K didn't like it. So what did she do? She ended the friendship and started talking mess about her. Now let's go over to this handsome man next to Lovely T. That's Storm Monroe. Now, first, let me say Storm Monroe is straight. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, Kwame. Now, Storm Monroe is an exceptional YouTuber. Now, originally, Storm Monroe moved down and lived with Tasha K, and it was basically Tasha K's mentee, with the promise of Tasha K taking him under his wings and making him this great YouTube star. Until Storm Monroe got the interview with Roseanne. Storm Monroe's star started to rise. And what happened? Tasha K started talking mess about him, accusing him of being gay and other things. And she tried to ruin his career also. I'm trying to get y'all to see. Okay, I'm trying to get y'all to see a pattern here. Now let's go down to Armand Wiggins. That's the one in the leather suit, giving everything. He's giving. Armand Wiggins was friends with Tasha K. Okay? Tasha K promised him that she was gonna take him under his wings and she was gonna make him this big YouTube star. Another fallout. She fell out with him also. But when she fell out with him, she accused him, well, she didn't accuse him of being a gay. You can't accuse somebody who is already, but she was making up lies about him. She was accusing him of being basically, anti-black woman and tried to ruin his career also. Now let's go down to Jaguar Wright. First of all, let me just say with Jaguar Wright, and I say that with love and anybody who knows her, the elevator just does not go to the top floor. I don't care what anybody says, it ain't making it to the penthouse. And that's just okay. Tasha K did an interview with Jaguar Wright, and this is what really made me stop watching Tasha K, and I just saw who she really was. She broke down Tasha K. No, Tasha K broke down Jaguar Wright and embarrassed her so bad. Y'all go back and watch that interview. It was so disgusting and embarrassing. And it made Jaguar Wright look like more of a fool than she already is. Yeah, I agree. Shut up. Now let's move down to Nicki Minaj. Now her and Nicki Minaj, now Tasha K was all on Nicki Minaj's job. I'm trying to get y'all to see the pattern, okay? Tasha K was all on Nicki Minaj's jock, all trying to be her bestie and everything. And then Tasha K tried to get Nicki Minaj, to talk bad about these other artists and tried to get in her head. And then that relationship dissipated. And let's not forget the final and famous one, Cardi B. Tasha K accused Cardi, we all know who Cardi B is, Barty Gang, accused Cardi B of having STDs to the point that she had to show the court the negative test. She accused her of being an abuser. And when the courts asked her to stop, she continued to. Go back to the picture with Tasha K by herself. Now look at this picture. Do y'all really believe that she has irrefutable evidence against against Larry Reid? Or are y'all just willing to believe anything because Larry Reid is Larry Reid? And we want to believe the worst because you know how preachers are and you know how church folks are. Are we really going to give her another chance to ruin another person's career? There's something. I say there's something. Yes, there is something really evil about this woman. And what she is trying to do, along with Bishop Whitehead, who's nothing but an opportunist and a scumbag. Can I say scumbag during the day? They're trying to tear down Larry Reid, okay? And they're doing it at the hands of these two young men, okay? These two young men are accusing Larry Reid of molesting them. Can I say it on YouTube? Cormier, you got to give me a list of what I can and can't say in the afternoon. I'm traumatized by TikTok. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell y'all what I really think, okay? What I really think, I do think inappropriate behavior went on, but not in the way that y'all think in like some sexual kind of way. What I think was, especially in the Black church, when you grow up in the smaller Black church, a lot of times lines are blurred in regards to relationships. And I honestly think what happened was, I think that Larry Reid, bring back the picture with Larry Reid and Tasha K. It should never happen. It should never this relationship should have never happened. Okay? And Larry, if you're seeing this, let me just say this. You're too damn nice. You're too nice, and you want to feel like you got to save the world, and you want to be the light of the earth to everybody, and you can't. This woman wouldn't know the light of God if they came up and slapped her in her face in a dark alley. Oh, because y'all know she used to be a server before she became a YouTuber. And she was doing skits. See, her real dream is to be an actress. Her real dream is to be an actress. But because she never made it to be an actress, she thought she was going to be the next Wendy Williams. And won't. And won't. And won't. That's why she had to move to Africa to hide that money from Cardi B. Anyways, Larry has said he is lawyered up. He is ready to go. Tasha says she ain't scared of no lawyer, but that's the same thing she said with Cardi B. Also, she's bringing up HIV also, which Larry Reid has proved that the excuse me, y'all. That Larry Reid has shown the test results that he is negative with HIV. So really, at this point, this is a witch hunt. This is the witch hunt. But I'm gonna table this. I promise you, I'm gonna follow up on this. Follow me on TikTok. Is my view good? And we'll table this. All right. Listen, that was a lot. Y'all chime in. Let me know what you think. I think what we need to do is take a break, regroup, and when we come back, we're gonna come back with my special guest, singer, songwriter, all around amazing human being, my favorite person, Avehre. I'll see y'all in the 1 and 2. All right. Peace. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. I am elated. I'm very grateful that I'm able to call in some amazing people that I know to come on my show and interview them. My next guest is the protege of Gladys Knight, singer, songwriter for some of your favorite people, including sensational rising artist Duran Barr. Y'all, my cousins, my friends, everybody, welcome to my platform, Avehre. Hello. Can you hear me? Almost. You are frozen. Let's see. Little technical difficulty. We're going to try it again. He's going to get it together, y'all, and Avehre will be back in a few moments. Let's try it again. Did he log out? Is he coming back in, Kwame? That's okay. It's technical difficulties. While we are waiting on Avehre to come back in, let's go back to Larry Reid and Tasha K. What does some of y'all think? I think it's a setup. Do you think there's a chance that it could possibly be true? Let me ask you that. Do you think there's a chance that these allegations that Tasha K and other people are talking about, do you think that where there's smoke, that there's fire? Do you think that um, this is Tasha K's attempt to come up? Because one of the things that she did say that was interesting, this is where I kind of had to pause on it. She did say that the only way we could see this infutable information is if we log on to her Patreon. That's what I don't think this happened in this particular situation either. But what I do think happened was, and I want to say this where people see this in the right way. What I do think happened was, I think Larry, at this time, Larry was the pastor, and I think he was too friendly with these people. Like I said before, a lot of small, especially small churches, they tend to be close like family. So when things go awry, what happens is it just gets too personal. right? So it's just like a brother and sister, or and I think what I see happening is that some these young men saw Larry as a pastor, as a father, as a mother, as a close friend. He was financially supporting these people. They were having church in the house. They were living in the house. Larry's ex-wife or was there. Children were there. So there was a lot of lines being crossed as far as relationship, and I think the respect was lost, but also I think there's a lot of damaged young men who were already damaged that they're trying to it's easy it's a witch hunt at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. We are waiting on Avehre to come back in. We just had some technical difficulties. He is hopping on another computer, and we will get him back on in a few moments. What we'll do is we'll take a quick commercial break, pay some more bills, and we'll come back with Avehre. Woo! Welcome back. We worked on the technical difficulties. Stretch your hands out and say, we made it. And now, moving on to my next guest, let's try this again. One of my favorite people, welcome, recording artist, special guest who's supposed to be in here, Avehre, but he's not in here. Listen, Avehre is an amazing, talented guy, y'all. And when he comes in, you will thank me. You will see why as soon as he gets the technical difficulties to together. And he is here now. Gotta love technology. Let's bring Avehre up. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We are going to work with this. Let's see here. Let's work on a couple of things. Let's
Okay.
fix the lighting because there's a little brightness behind. Can y'all see Avehre? Yes. Uh,
Is it too bright? Can y'all see me better now?
I think we
Hello?
see you. We see you, chocolatey self.
Okay. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
they can see me now.
Okay, you good.
And you can hear me too.
And we can hear you also.
Oh,
You know
thank
what?
you,
Thank you
God.
very much. I want to say thank you for coming on my show. Thank you for
Oh, thank you for having me. You know you family,
okay.
so I appreciate you being here.
Okay, now let
And
turn your
thank y'all
phone
for the
horizontal.
technical.
Can you turn it horizontally?
Yes. Can we turn the phone horizontal
Let's turn
like this?
horizontally.
Hold on, then I need to unlock my.
Unlock your thing. You know what? We just gonna work with this. This is family. Y'all just relax and have fun. Grab you a cup of Kool-Aid
How's that?
or
How's that?
some juice.
Can y'all
That's
see me
it.
better
There
now,
it
y'all?
is. There it is.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes. Okay, now tell the person
All
to
right,
the
now we
side
got
of
a good
you.
angle.
We got a good angle. Tell the person to the side of you to turn down their phone.
Turn it if you guys could turn down your devices.
Or just go into the other room. We're
Uh,
gonna be 30 minutes, y'all. We're gonna be 30 minutes.
we appreciate it.
Who you got with you?
Thank you.
Who over there?
Oh, I'm here with my guys, Scandal that I manage, the duo R&B duo that I manage, and We're here with one of our good friends, Chantel. She's an incredible artist and choreographer.
Oh, tell them to
Hannah
come
Brandon.
on and wave. Let's see. Just tell them to come on here and wave.
They said can Scandal come and wave real quick. And we just released a song today. Our theme
Oh,
song for the Abbey Nights radio show came out today. See if y'all can get up in here. This is
hi,
Hello.
SK.
Hello.
Scandal. How are you?
They can't hear you.
Oh,
They, oh,
That's
that's
how
all
you
the
doing?
people. Hi, I just wanted to see who was behind the camera. So y'all are Scandal. Y'all are a group.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes. We are a
Do
music
you
duo.
rap or do you sing?
we do
Both.
both.
Oh, you do. But where y'all from?
I'm from Philly, and he's from here, San Diego area.
Okay. Listen, I like the vibe. I like the look. Tell we're gonna
Oh
get
yeah,
you
they
on my
love it.
show in the next few weeks to come on and talk about your
Okay,
music. Does that sound good?
That
that
sounds
sounds good.
great.
Yeah, let's do
Oh,
it.
oh, I like this a lot. Okay. Put your manager back on the phone. I'll
Okay,
talk to
good.
y'all in a little bit.
Nice
All
talking to
right.
you.
Nice meeting you.
Okay. Oh, they're so
All right.
nice.
Those my guys. Yeah.
Bye,
Thank you,
y'all.
Scandal.
No
Thank you,
problem.
Scandal.
They're incredible duo, you guys. They
We
got
like their
music
I
out.
like their energy.
He said he liked y'all energy. Yeah, they good guys, man. So I've been managing artists as well as developing new music and content with a lot of creatives. So it's been extremely fun and a lot of just new things developing, I would say, across the board.
Okay. We always talk, but I always got to ask you for the
hmm
new people who are meeting you and people who are experiencing you, where did all of this start?
Oh man, I feel like it all started in Chicago. It all started back home in Chicago. I'm an Air Force brat, so I was brought up overseas. Well, I was born overseas on a United States Air Force base in Germany, and then we moved to Chicago where I really cut my teeth in the industry. And it started in church. It started right in the hood, 49th and King Drive in Chicago, South Side, at a church called Liberty Baptist Church, and I was part of the youth ministries there, and then got into community choirs and stuff like that, and everything just started to like evolve, and for me, songwriting was my first love, and that's what really helped me to realize a lot of my dreams at an early age because writing music took me into rooms and into environments that I wasn't used to. And it took me into places that I only dreamed of, writing for Little Mo and writing for
Right.
all of these different artists. I think that for me, that's where it started, Chicago. I got to give it to Chi-Town for
And
being
you live,
responsible for.
yeah, you've not to cut you off, but like you said, you've written and worked with Little Mo, Gladys Knight,
Yeah,
Melody
Gladys
Daniel
Knight. Yeah, Wanye from Boys to Men,
from
Scandal,
Boys to Men, Scandal.
Samantha
Yeah.
Mumba, a lot of gospel artists. Kiera Sheard and the Clark sisters were a big part of my beginning. Donald Lawrence, a big part of my beginning. Uh, I've written for Lloyd. I've written for Lil Mama. It goes on and on. But I think the most rewarding part is every time I go into this a room with an artist and being a part. Like I was just in Nashville last week working with an artist, Dawn, that's coming out soon.
Dawn from Danny Decade.
The other Dawn. So the funny thing is,
Okay.
me. This is a different Dawn, but she and I both work with this Dawn from Danity Kane. So the other Dawn that worked with Lamo and I, her name is Dawn Nicole. And so she's from Chicago as well, moved to New York, and now she lives in Nashville. And her family, like, her father's son is Jill Scott's music director and plays bass
Oh
for the
wow.
Roots. And so they do a lot together. And so Dawn's working on her project. But my point is, every time I'm in this room or any room with an artist and they trust me enough to be a part of their story, that's my favorite time every time. And I get to relive it every time with each of these artists being a part of this story that they're creating, and that allow me to go on this journey with them. So I fell in love with that even more than and or in addition to being a be the artist.
Okay, so which one do you like more? That's one question
I
I
like
want to know.
writing more. I like writing more. I like writing
Okay.
more. And the thing is, because I'm the guy writing the song who happens to know how to sing, I'm gonna sing the shit out of it anyway. Can I say that on
Right.
YouTube?
Absolutely.
Oh, but I feel like I can morph as a writer into all of these creative bags that I can't necessarily be as just a beer because people expect, what they expect. And not that I'm here for expectations, but I do understand for the sake of branding, if I'm a soul, you know, uh, alternative soul artist, at least live in that space long enough for people to understand who you are before you jump ships, right? That's the marketer. That's the side of it that's like, how are we going to market this thing? So you have to be intentional. But as a writer, I could be whoever fuck hire me. I can I can get off into my R&B bag this week, and then next week I'm over here making country music, and now I'm doing gospel, and those are all authentic and true to who I am. But I'm able to express it limitless because I'm a part of all of these different experiences rather than being confined to expectations of what my brand should present. So for
Okay.
me, being a writer is more freeing, and I love that space, and I'm happy being there
Okay. I
because I
love
can
your
go on all these
freedom.
different journeys.
I
And
love
that's
it.
and that and, it helps me to write music like the song because you said the word freedom. I don't know if we should talk about that. My new single that's coming out right now.
We well, okay, before we talk about the new single, because we are, I think what I want to ask you, I follow you on social media. I've known you
Okay.
for several years.
Yes.
Um, and up until recently, I've known you as a person. Let me set up and be proper. I've known you as a person who is private when it comes to
So,
your
very.
personal life, your dating, your
Oh my
daughter.
god.
Like you show a little glimpses here and there. Now
Mm-hmm.
lately, you have been very
Letting it
public
all hang
about
out.
Bay. Yeah, and letting it all hang
Wow.
out. Now, when I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of you as an artist and as a singer, as a songwriter,
Mm-hmm.
I think of people like Avery Wilson. I think of Duran
Okay.
Barr, who you're good friends with. Because
Duran
when I
Bernard,
hear
yeah.
Duran Bernard, I'm gonna mess up some names. Duran Bernard. I'm so sorry, Duran.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I love you with my whole being.
Yes, yes.
Um, when I hear them sing, when I see those, and even B Slade, I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I don't think about who they're sleeping with and who they're dating.
Mm-hmm.
I am just I just see the artist in
Yeah.
and the voice. So like when
Word.
you talk about your freedom and you talk about, letting it all hang out and being open,
Mm-hmm.
one, I want to know from your experience,
Mm-hmm.
how have you navigated the business being a Veer? Let me say it that way.
Be,
Like you have your bay now,
mm-hmm.
you're open about who you're dating in public. And so I want to
You
know
know
from
what's so
you.
funny to me? It's so amazing that you're asking me this question. But what is so mind-boggling to me is that the very thing that I was afraid to show is the thing that's now advancing me. And here's why. Let me give you an example. I won't say any names, but I had a friend who I've known for years who's a record executive called me and say, and this is a straight black man.
Mhm.
He said, Avir, finally you're free to be who you finally you're showing people that you just love who you are. And that alone is gonna open some doors. Now I can bring you on this campaign. Now I can do this with you. Because you're living in your truth, basically. They were congratulating me. This executive friend of mine was like, Avehre. So now you really being who you really are. So now I can fuck with you in business. This is basically what you're saying. Because I can
Yeah.
stand behind the brand that's real.
But it
We
wasn't
didn't know how
always
to
like that, was
it
it?
wasn't all that it wasn't always like that. And I think for me, growing up in church and coming out of being a gospel artist and hearing and just, I guess being brought up in a Bible, a Bible
You
church,
you you grew up in a strict, yeah,
I
yeah,
grew up
we
in a
get
strict
it.
environment that, my parents came around at some point to understanding. They've always loved us and they've always shown love, but now there's been this transformation of mind, not just in my home, but throughout the world that is a little bit more freeing for artists to express themselves. And so I'm 33 years old, you know, and once I was able to have that moment of truth with my daughter, because I'm 12-year-old, and I was able to find the words in my heart to tell her however I was feeling about who I am and get that acceptance from her, from my mom and dad, from, my loved ones. I was like, wait a minute, it's all right to be me. And I grabbed onto that feeling because that feeling keeps me alive. It keeps me wanting to go. It keeps me, we got mental health is a real thing that a lot of us deal
Yeah.
with. And I was at points of low self esteem and low acceptance of self where I didn't want to really be up in through here in this life experience because I didn't feel like I was being accepted by my peers and my level. And I'd be damned if I check up out of here because of something like that. So I had to just find my own center and be like, you know what, look in the mirror and love who was looking back at me. And I
I,
and I say that to all of us as we're
yeah.
viewing and experiencing this moment, the DW experience, that we need to be healthy. We need to be in a place of good spirit every day that we wake up and think about the why and the purpose of your life. And sometimes you might have to check yourself and it's gonna be lows and highs, right? But really remember like your purpose. And I think it starts with yourself, looking in that mirror and looking and loving who you see back and affirming that person. And then everything else I felt like started to align in my life. So with my artistry and with this industry, I feel more empowered to tell someone who was once in my shoes who didn't want to, didn't know how to accept themselves that you can do this, you know, and you're on the right track, just loving you. So this year for me and last year especially was the a year of transformation just through self acceptance and self love. And it being my Jesus year, 33, I was like, I need to crack the code, So I'm 34 next month. And
Yeah, yeah, you
I'm
are.
excited about life and I'm excited about, usually the industry tell you don't to, not to tell nobody that. It's like you old. But I feel
Yeah.
just I feel young. I feel alive. I'm just grateful to be here. Grateful to be on the show. Grateful to be, releasing music and working with, now I feel like I'm the quote unquote seasoned one because I'm working with artists that are in their teens and we've got young artists as young as 9 years old of your ink. Some even five. I think Marzon is five recording music.
Yeah.
So to be a part of that experience and to use whatever I've learned and to learn from them and we just exchange that energy. That's to me, that's the space I'm in just across the board.
So I
Reciprocity.
think the reciprocity, but I think for you, what I absolutely adore about you, number one, you don't age. Like I feel like you look the
Oh, thank
same as you
you.
did from your teenage years. No, really. And you have this gift of still being relevant as a songwriter, as an artist development, even as an artist. Like your voice is honestly timeless, which we will get to a game where everybody can hear you sing in a
Yeah,
little bit. But one, I want you
thank
to
you.
tell me about Green Light, your latest single.
Hmm.
It's on the project. Tell me about Green
You
Light. Tell me
know,
about the project.
this project. It's called 11 Worlds Away Infinity. And it's the brainchild of a good friend of mine and a fellow Las Vegan. How do you say this, bro?
Las Vegas in
Las
it. Let's go.
Vegas,
Las Vegas.
Las Las Vegas.
Las Vegan.
Of one of your fellow Las Vegans, Jessica Washington, her and her fiance Mike London. They brought me onto this project, 11 Worlds Away, which is in partnership with a company called what's it called? It's called Discover.tv. And
Okay.
Discover.tv is a platform for emerging artists. And so they brought all of us together, like all of these different creators from around the world for this project. And then they made us avatars. And like they literally created this world where our music content lives. And it's bringing all of these different communities together. So they're launching this in a really big way with a national campaign. We're doing something called Celebrate Black Love, Celebrate Black Love series, and it's gonna be a tour with all of the HBCUs, and it's just these different activations over the next 8 months. You'll see, but this first song that I wrote, Green Light, along with Modula, which is a production duo of LAX and Day underscore. They come together and they're called Modula. And they produced this
Okay.
song and co wrote this song, Greenlight, with me. And it's available now on all platforms. So just type in Greenlight and Avehre, and you guys can check out this song. It's really fun. And what happened was, if you're a songwriter, you may know that part of the writing process can be this. You hear a track and then you're basically freestyling uh, notes and words. It's just basically like little cadences and stuff. You're going la 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 sha la 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 la. There's not words yet, right? So basically, I was
Right.
doing that to the song. I went through the track and I laid down. It wasn't any words, but it was just me jittering throughout the track, different melodies. That is now the Green Light song. Because I woke up from a nap. When I woke up, all of the lyrics, they took all my melodies and put their own words to it, my producers. And said, all right, you wrote the melody, we got the words. And then I went at 3 o'clock in the morning in Vegas and recorded this song at Wanye Studio from Boys to Men. Thank you, Wanye, for letting me record Greenlight at your legendary studio. And now this is the song Greenlight. So it was kind of cool to wake up from that experience, like having like laid this cool melody. I wake up and my producers got lyric from me. I'm like, all right, sing this. And so some of the stuff in the words of the song, I probably wouldn't have wrote, but it challenged me to kind of step into another side of me, another cool, sexy side of me, that I was able to personify through this collaboration. So collaboration is key. And not only is it reflected in this song, but throughout this whole 11 Worlds project, you'll see a lot of different collaborations with incredible artists that are on the rise. And you're going to want to check out, like your boy Avia. So green light.
Like a Veer. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the last single. I wanted to squeeze in a
Okay.
game of song association. Can we just get a
Okay.
couple of
I'll
words?
do it.
Okay, we're gonna play song
Yes, I know.
association because
Song
I
association.
want y'all to hear. Hey, Kyrie. Hey, hey. I want y'all
What's
to
up?
just hear this man's voice. So I got a couple of words.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like Terrell. You're gonna get 5 seconds. Okay.
Jesus. Oh God.
All right. So the first word, I'm gonna go easy on you. The first word is love. Go.
Love, a word that comes and goes, but few people really know what it means to really love somebody. Oh, love.
Okay,
Oh, the
okay, all right,
tears
okay,
may
all
fall.
right. Hold on.
Kurt
We got a
Franklin,
couple of more
love.
words. Franklin. Which can I ask you this? Do you
I don't know why they came to
think
mind first.
there's room for an open LGBT gospel artist?
N-
Keyword
maybe,
open.
maybe down the line, but not right now. I don't see it
Okay.
happening right now.
You can't
Got to
see it.
evolve
You
some
can't
more.
say
We got
you can't.
We gotta evolve some more. We gotta evolve some more to
You
accept
can't
that.
see somebody. Praise the Lord, everybody. Yes. No.
I think it would be a spectacle. And
Okay, next
I got
word.
praying hands for him right now. Praying for him. Praying for you,
Okay.
whoever you are.
Second word, alone. Go.
Oh shoot. I'm alone in the room. It's just me and you. I feel so lost because I don't know what to do. Mm. So what if I choose the wrong thing to do? I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my mind feels so cloudy. Guide me until I'm sure I open up my heart. Yolanda
What's your favorite
Adams.
song? Yeah, Adam, what's your favorite song to sing?
Oh man. Uh, it depends on the day of the week. I don't really have a favorite song. I
Okay.
think, but one of them is like a lovely day. Bill Withers. Like
Can
I
I
like
get a little
old.
bit? You old school.
Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, love, and my heart is filled with pain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The smile I had upon my face is gone. Can't see the sunshine from the rain. Yeah. But when I look at you, oh, and the world's alright with me. Oh, just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Do you just wake
Yeah,
up with that? Does it just come out? Is
lovely
it just
day.
does it just like do you just wake up and it just comes out like that?
Only on good days. So today's a good day. Because if it wasn't a good day, I wouldn't be able to sing like this. So, but I do sing in the morning. I wake up singing,
Every
and the whole house
song.
like, shut up.
No, I would never tell you to shut up. I'd be like, can you just record this so you could be my alarm clock? I like Avehre, I don't think I've told you this until this show, but I really I'm like I think about Duran Bernard, I think about Avery
My
Wilson, and I
boys,
think about you like you are up there. Your
I am
talent
church.
is
Thank
like
you.
he's beyond church. He you are everything. Like your talent, your gift is
Oh man,
just
thank you.
so.
I have so much respect for the guys too. I work with Duran Bernard.
Yes, you
Actually,
have.
last year, shout out to Duran.
You wrote on
Whose
his
album is
project,
number
right?
one. Well, no, not this first one, but I mean, not this last one, not this last one, but his first project. I actually helped to inspire some of that through a conversation we had, and he
Really?
later on gave me like public credit of that shit, and I was like, "Whoa, I didn't know this inspired your album." And but last year, I did perform with him at the Roots Picnic in Philadelphia, and he was on the stage, and I was one of the background singers with him, along with Adam Ness, who I'm in a duo with,
Okay.
and our boy Teron Austin. So the three of us were there with Duran for a special moment at the Roots Picnic, and that was really cool. And now he's on tour, and the second album's number one again. And to have been part of the first project, from an inspiration standpoint, is massive because this album went number one, and it's like continuing. He's continuing to make strides. So shout out to Duran, shout out
Shout
to
out
Avery
to
Wilson, who
Duran.
you mentioned, and to B Slade, another one of the goats who I respect and look up to. B Slade,
You know
incredible.
what? I think I'm glad to be a part of your life, and I love watching your
I love you.
star.
I'm glad to be a part of your life, brother.
Thank you, brother. We got 2 minutes, so I want to
What
ask
up?
you, just in your final words,
Hmm.
like what do you want to be remembered by? What do you want to share with everybody? What is the legacy of a Veer?
You know, for me, the legacy has to be rooted in love and kindness. Uh, and the legacy is legacy because what everything that I do is for the sake of legacy. Not only because I'm a chosen vessel of God, but also to represent my parents and my grandparents and my ancestors.
Mm.
And then I have a beautiful, bright star, you know, my 12-year-old daughter,
Yes, you do.
and
Your
and
twin.
she's that's my baby girl, and I feel like I feel a responsibility to make her proud. You know, when she looks back and when I'm gone and she's raising her kids, she'd be like, "Well, my daddy did it this way." So, um, I think it's just all if we started in love and if it's rooted in love, then it's only gonna bear good fruit. And so I just start there and let the rest kind of just fall in place. So life's journey is just should be all about love. Do it for the love of the music. If it's for the love of the art, the love of technology, whatever it is that you've been called to do it because it's something that you're really passionate about, and to fill a void. Like let's meet the needs of things that That's why inventions are created because there was a need in the marketplace. So what's the void that you're filling?
Mm.
Being in this space, that dash before, we got a birth date and a death date. That dash is everything else in the middle. And I think that as long as that dash is rooted in love, like whatever you're representing, whatever you're sowing into being, however you show up in the earth, yeah, you could do it. Get you some good
Okay.
people around you, a good community around you, and the sky's the limit.
Okay. I don't know why the lights is changing in my background.
That's
It's doing
dope.
a
I
whole
saw
lot.
that. I was like, that is
It's
so
not
cool.
me. It's my
Oh,
aura. It's something going on
it's
in here.
shining,
This ain't even
shining,
me.
shining, shining,
Shining,
shining. Yeah.
shining. Listen, where can everybody find you? I'm running out of time. I got 30 seconds. Where can
Oh,
the people find
so
you?
Avehre, y'all, my name is simple. It's 3 letters. If you look anywhere online and just put Avehere,
It's gonna
music gonna
pop
pop
up.
up, visuals gonna pop up, all kind of stuff.
Music
And
is
then
on
Avehre Inc.
iTunes.
Avehre Inc. We just signed our label imprint deal with Empire and Universal. And
Okay, there
so
go the.
I'm releasing music, and I've got incredible. If you think I'm great, come listen to my artists. Like
All right,
Scandal
y'all.
and
There
like
go the
all these people.
music.
So I love you guys. Here's the music. Check me out.
Peace.
Thank you,
Thank y'all for
Daryl.
tuning in. Don't forget to mind your business, stay hydrated, and keep Will Smith's name out your mother
Outro.
mouth. I'll see y'all next week. Thank you, Avehre. Peace.
Love you. Thank y'all.